The Second World War began with a shock that changed the planet forever. In September 1939, German forces crossed the border into Poland, and Europe understood that a local conflict had become a global catastrophe. Behind the uniforms and flags, millions of ordinary people were suddenly pulled into a conflict built on fear, ambition, and extreme ideology. The rise of Adolf Hitler had already transformed Germany into a dictatorship. Propaganda, silence, and violence prepared the ground for war. While many leaders argued and hesitated, the war machine moved fast. Poland fell in weeks, and soon Denmark, Norway, the Netherlands, Belgium, and France were under attack. Cities burned, families fled, and the world saw how modern war could destroy everything in its path. But the Second World War was not only fought in Europe. It spread across Africa, the Atlantic, the Pacific, and Asia. In the East, the Nazi invasion of the Soviet Union opened an enormous and brutal front. In the Pacific, Japan expanded its empire and attacked Pearl Harbor in 1941, bringing the United States fully into the war. From that moment, the conflict became even larger, with factories, ships, planes, and soldiers coming from every corner of the Allied world. The war was also a battle of survival. The sieged cities endured hunger and cold. Soldiers fought in trenches, deserts, jungles, and frozen fields. Civilians hid in shelters, listened to radio reports, and waited for good news that often never came. At the same time, one of the darkest crimes in human history unfolded, the Holocaust. 6 million Jews, along with millions of other victims, were systematically persecuted and murdered by the Nazi regime. It was not only war, it was the deliberate attempt to erase entire peoples. Turning points arrived slowly, then all at once. In 1942 and 1943, major defeats began to weaken the Axis powers. Stalingrad became a symbol of resistance. In North Africa, the tide shifted. In June 1944, D-Day opened the long road to liberating Western Europe. Soldiers landing on the beaches of Normandy faced machine guns, mines, and chaos, but they advanced. Step by step, the Allied forces pushed the Nazi regime back. In the Pacific, the war dragged on with terrible intensity. Island by island, the fighting was relentless. Only after the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in August 1945 did Japan surrender. In Europe, Germany had already collapsed in May 1945, and the nightmare was over, but the world would never be the same. The Second World War left more than ruins.